I finally got the Master Rank 100 Urgent the other day, and so I've officially fought and beaten every monster in the game. I've unlocked all the bows and almost all the armors. So I figured it was time to start making some videos. I took a look at what was on YouTube already, and as I predicted in one of my previous videos, it's pretty bad. The single most promoted build for bow right now is a set that constantly drains your health. That's right, it's a suicide build. And it's a joke. It's basically Capcom's version of the Morbius meme come to life in our beloved video game. Remember Heroics, where you have to get your health down to nearly nothing, and then you get a big attack boost? Well, the suicide build is basically the light version of that. It slowly drains your health and gives you some attack bonuses in the process. It's for people too scared to use heroics. The problem is that it still isn't safe enough for 95% of bow users. One of the biggest proponents of this build uses keyboard and mouse on PC and has bot-like precision in his aim and dodge bolt timing. Basically, if you're not currently a speedrun world record holder, or even in the top 5, the suicide build isn't for you. Secondly, the builds I'm seeing are designed for use with cheat talismans. So if you're on Switch, you're going to have a hard time getting a talisman that really makes this set stand out. But most importantly, you must already know how to play perfectly versus every monster in the game in order to take advantage of the set. Now, there are about 100 people on the planet who will ever achieve that. You are not one of them. I'm not either. So instead, I present to you a more traditional build, a more accessible build, and something that's a lot safer to use while you're in the learning stage. It's also great for people who are more interested in having fun with the weapon rather than playing in a scripted, boring bot-like fashion. You can make this without too much trouble. It has the speedrunner's favorite crutches, Constitution and Stamina Surge, and it also has things that are actually useful. Evade Extender, Flinch Free, Reload Speed 2. It doesn't drain your health, and it's got a respectable attack and affinity boost. And the best part is you don't need to cheat in order to make it usable. There are bows with better slots, and there are far better talismans than the ones I'm using with this build. And you don't have to use the same armor pieces to build this set either. Plenty of options show up in the set builder that don't depend on the Archfiend set. The bottom line is, you can get your weakness exploit, crit boost, Constitution, and Stamina Surge, as well as Evade Extender, Reload Speed, Flinch Free, and you can get a great attack boosting skill like Agitator 5 to boost your damage, all without having to constantly lose health. This is Master Rank after all. Monsters are enraged more often than not, so Agitator is probably the single easiest and safest option for boosting attack. And as you can see, it's more than just usable. It's a really good option for when you don't want or need to collect spear birds, or when you're trying not to get overwhelmed with all the various buffs and options that are available in the game. This build allows you to just focus on learning one or two things at a time. So if you're looking for a good place to start with bow that's not going to be too complicated to manage, this is definitely the set for you. I've got a lot more cool build videos coming up, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below with your experiences with the suicide build, or any build for that matter, and let me know what you want to see next.